pictures cycle through is freaking me out.
Oh, do I need to move it a little
Oh,
over
are they
so
cycling through?
Tyler's...
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, never mind
I'm
then.
going to move it over.
It's like,
I
that
know
was
what I
so
meant.
Go
freaking-
move it over.
Dude, that was
so.
over a year ago.
Yeah.
Those pictures. How weird is that?
It is weird.
So yes, what up, people? We are here,
So,
and yeah, microphones are on.
Hi, guys.
I'm now doing all the things. So yeah,
This is the...
this
How
is
witty.
the pre part of the podcast. The like
Yeah, we know that.
So speaking of
Yeah.
pictures,
so.
Stefan might have known, but I
What?
went and did the hot spring photo shoot with Siobhan.
Yeah.
Have
And
you
T?
What?
Was it
And
with
T?
Siobhan and T?
Yeah.
I did not know you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's
was up
way
there.
more entertaining.
I actually just uploaded the pictures that I took and shared them with Siobhan.
Oh, you were a photographer.
Yes.
Oh.
One of them. Yeah.
One
I
of
was
'em.
not thinking that's what you were.
Yeah.
No, I was there just to like situate their
Yeah,
body.
Shelby.
You're the
Yes,
poser.
I was taking pictures.
So yeah,
Shelby.
I've seen.
So that was fun.
Yeah, I've seen some of those shots and whatnot. So it's like
I don't think you've seen any of the ones I took.
No,
We
I
took, I'm terrible with names.
Yeah,
but
it's
the other photographer.
I haven't seen any of those ones, obviously, since you've just gotten those ones done. But yeah, that's a fun hike, isn't it?
It is. It was pretty nice.
So, and knowing that you guys did that in the morning, it's like, okay,
Oh yeah,
a little bit chilly.
I didn't get any sleep that night. I was sitting at home, or the night before. I did something, I can't remember, and then I got home. I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to get up in like 3 hours. I'm just gonna chug some energy drinks, and we'll be good. So we did that. Went up. On the way back, I did start to nod off driving home.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna pull over, and thankfully the other photographer offered. He's like, hey, I'll drive if you want to take a nap. So I was like, okay, please, you're a saint, thank you.
Yeah, that like I said,
Nappy time.
those hot springs, like they're a really cool location, and you can get some really great shots. Now, especially since before we start the audio portion and whatnot. Did anyone decide to go nude? Not of your group, but of people that were up there.
So we did find
did.
articles of clothing.
Okay.
So
how many shoes did you find?
Wasn't shoes. There's a nice pair of lacy panties.
Yup.
What color?
I didn't
Probably Brandon's.
I didn't look.
I don't do lace.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I don't do lace.
Okay, so there you go. For clarification, not Brandon doesn't wear panties. Brandon doesn't wear lace.
We can go with, I go commando. Is that better?
How about a nice
It's a thought.
leather banana hammock?
I don't want to see
Why
that.
did you immediately go to leather? Like that
It's
just sounds
Tyler.
uncomfortable.
It's Tyler, but also Brandon has a pair of black leather pants.
But leather pants I can understand. Like a banana hammock, I mean that's literally just chafing, everything that's right there. It's you're making a fire at that
One
point.
of the microphones is popping.
Yeah, that's my microphone. So
Because he be popping.
yeah.
Heyo.
So we'll try to go and do what we can kind of with it, and worst case scenario, we'll just switch out to one of the microphone arms and I'll get one of the other ones. But that requires a whole lot of setup. That's why we do this
Okay.
part of the podcast, which is the hey, we haven't really started yet.
This is the
So.
pre-show.
Yeah.
Big show.
What was that again?
Big show.
Okay, there's that.
Ricola.
So, yeah, we'll get into certain stories and whatnot, but yeah, today has been an experience. Yeah, and if you're wondering why there's a chair in front, it's because I am icing my leg.
He was a dumbass during recording
Well,
today.
So, if you were here for last week, I'd hurt my leg over at work and all that kind of stuff, and then all of this, you know what? I'm gonna save it for the podcast.
I was wondering if you were going to stop
Yeah,
talking.
we
Yeah, I was like-
might as well do this part. So, real quick, just so that way I can kind of gauge it from you guys. Is the popping still happening? Because if the popping is still happening and it's bad, then I'll take a few minutes to go and change everything out. So,
Or is it popping on me? which I am numbskull, or is it popping on Carly?
No, because it was mainly popping when I was talking, when we were doing the tests.
Are you still eating popcorn every day?
Yes. I was like, no. Yeah, I am.
No, I want popcorn.
I am. It's
There's some popcorn in my car.
Is it safe?
It's the safe food white cheddar
okay. It's still
popcorn.
popping.
I got
Is
it for D&D.
sanitary?
It's not unopened.
Okay.
Yes, it's been unopened so far. I got it because we were doing D&D today. And
Oh,
Yeah,
Dan,
sometimes
you're
things
ended up
you bring
not
are
opening it.
questionable. Like that salsa that
What?
you brought, I was like, what the hell is this before I tried it? And then I was like,
Don't
I tried
do
spicy salsa and did not die, by the way.
secret ASMR.
congratulations.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
I even like scooped it on
Shelby,
the chip
don't
and
be
went
sorry. We
bit.
just gotta make sure it's
and-
good. Hi, Jay.
Yeah. Hello, Jay. I love you.
It
Hey, say.
kind of depends sometimes though. Like
It was
I've
that
had
queen salsa.
I've
Yeah,
had
she
I've
likes
had
doing
some
that.
where it says it's spicy or it's like hot, and you bite into it and it's like, okay, that's like barely medium. And then there's others where it's labeled as medium, and you bite into it and it's going, okay, that's got a bit of a kick to it.
Hey, Shelby, is the popping
Yeah, it
still
was
going?
The,
Because he turned off
the
his mic,
salsa
and
queen
I am a
brand.
popolific.
But I think it was supposed to be
Oh.
like medium to hot. Like
Okay.
kind of with a weird in between. It was really good though. I was
Yeah,
really surprised.
That one is really good. I think they're local too. Like they make all their stuff local.
I'm
Yeah.
a local man. It's still pop.
I thought
Is it
you
me?
farted.
All right.
He went with his cap and I thought he farted because it sounded just like.
All of it.
Woo!
Which one are you? Are you red?
I'm a red boy.
Red?
I thought you were a blue team.
Maybe Tyler's microphone.
No, because
It's
Tyler's
normally-
microphone wasn't on. Okay. Now, you have to put yours back on.
Hello, I am back again.
And worst case scenario, we might just have to keep on going because I still have stuff I've got to do tonight.
I know.
Rip.
I gotta go home and scream with my bird.
I
Rah,
gotta go pick up
rah,
Candace.
rah, 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 rah.
Is she at work?
She is. She's off at 8.
She's off at 8.
Yeah.
I was about to say, like, if it was still a late night, then she could just wait for me to start driving Uber again, and then I could pick her up.
Yeah.
I'll already be out.
Yeah.
Out and about, like a cheetah.
Oot and a boot.
Okay, so I'm back.
Hi back.
Hopefully this works. I don't know. We'll
I
just
got
sort
this
of
at
have to keep
Target.
on going. So okay,
At Target.
now going on to Audacity,
The alphabet.
hitting the So now we are now recording live. Where'd my ice go?
Baby.
I honestly, like, last year,
Oh.
if you would ask me, oh, do you shop at Target? I'd be like, nah, it's too expensive. But then I went in there yesterday, and I'm like, I love Target. This is the best thing ever.
I am the best thing
Oh,
ever.
it's so cute. And I need to buy this paper shredder, but
Looking
I
at the
don't
thing, I don't
want
see
to.
it popping.
I didn't. 'cause
No,
mine
well
showed
you
up
won't.
today.
You won't
I won't see it on that.
So okay, well then we're just gonna go the way it is. Hopefully the popping isn't so bad for you guys.
Popcorn popping
And
on
yeah,
me,
we'll
Patrick.
sit there. The more you talk about popcorn, the more I want popcorn, and that's
Now
that's,
you know how I feel.
It's not nice to me right now.
Suffer.
Like I need to eat. You
Suffer.
all.
Like
I
she has
suffered already. All right.
Continually suffer.
I swear to God. So welcome to episode 159 of the Crack Brain Podcast. I am your host Stefan. Joining me today we have
Brandon.
Brandon.
and Brandon.
the three Brandons. We've got the three Brandons and the black
Can you
guy.
take,
Brandon cubed.
could you take 3 Brandons at once?
Bow chicka bow wow.
I do not want to be a part of that.
I'm a pastor.
Well, you're gonna be third. Then now you only have to deal with 1 Brandon.
You guys
They
still,
backed out.
all of you still scare me in many
Tuckington.
different ways. So
I saw some cool Tuckington art I sent to Eb yesterday. She
Yeah.
liked it.
nice.
She wants all the porn of us.
That's a sentence.
Eb, you gonna take that if you're still here?
Probably. So outside of the real Brandon that's over here, who else is actually on the podcast?
Carly. Woo.
Whoa. And Tyler.
Woo.
Whoa.
You sound like my bird.
Unenthused people. I don't even know what to do with you guys anymore.
Continue to keep
Well,
us and love us forever.
It's okay. We don't know what to do with us either.
Yeah.
Not wrong.
Facts. So, yeah, as we were kind of discussing before during the pre-episode segment, today has definitely been a little bit of a day, but
Saturday.
Before kind of going with that, how's your guys' week been? Because I'm back to Uber, and I already don't like it.
Like, my week's been bad, not like your week, a different type of bad.
Yeah,
Bad.
yours has been like,
Cataclysmically bad.
yeah, it's like yours has been actually like really bad. Mine's been more irritating than bad.
Irritating. Well, I talked about it on Facebook today, but I'll just talk about it now. Is that my daughter was on a head-on collision last Sunday.
Oh no.
And yeah, it was pretty bad. She's out of the ICU now, but she's had a few surgeries. So she has pins now in her femur, reconstructive surgery on her face. She's lost a bunch of teeth, so she has a lot of cosmetic
Yeah.
stuff to go through. So there is a GoFundMe. I've shared it if you wanted more information. But I think in this week and next week, I'm just gonna try and do some streams to raise funds.
Yeah, and that makes sense. And if you guys are listening to the audio form of this, there will be a link down below. Like, and even while we're going and whatnot, you can go.
Oh, you want me to put
yeah,
that in
you can
the
go
chat?
and put that over in chat as well.
Yeah, it's a lot of people have been sharing it on Twitter and Facebook. I appreciate it quite a bit.
Yeah.
So she's a tough girl. Like, what, 6 weeks old? She got whooping cough.
Dang.
And so, yeah, it was like right before she was old enough to get the vaccine. So it's been quite serious. She's fought a lot in her life.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
let me get this.
So, like you were saying earlier in one of your tweets, it's like sharing is still like really helpful.
Yeah,
and,
like everyone goes and then people today is, I was just talking about it at Saber Club.
Shelby, she's not in Utah. That's the problem. She's out in
And-
Virginia.
And
Thanks for the offer,
here's
though.
the link. What was I saying? People were talking about it, and everyone was like, "That's your daughter?" I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, I just saw it, and I had no idea who it is. So her aunt is set up to GoFundMe.
Okay. So yeah, like I said, we'll definitely be going in, kind of making sure that stays alive. So yeah, like we were just saying, like if you guys have any bit that you can go and donate, that it supremely helps. But if you're not in the position to be able to make any sort of donation or whatnot, like I said, sharing, and just getting more people aware of it really helps, So that's one of the kind of the cool things about crowdfunding. It's like people can help in
Sure.
more ways than just monetarily. So
Yeah, it's kind of blown up. It's had over 600 shares right now,
yeah,
which is nice.
That's good.
Yeah. So it's not just like my sharing; it's her mom sharing and her.
It's not just you on 600 different accounts going.
Yeah.
Tyler.
I know, I ruined the magic. I'm sorry.
No. So it's one of those things heartbreaking, and like I wasn't sure if I was gonna be here or not, right? Because it would have been out in Virginia.
Yeah.
But yeah, but she's out of ICU now. She's recovering. The tube is out of her mouth, but they can't understand her still.
Yeah.
So
it'll
they devised a way to communicate.
yeah it'll be a little bit, but so the prayers are with her, and we're gonna
Wish her the best.
Thank
yeah.
you. That's my week.
There's
that's my week. Start off on a sad note.
Yeah, it's like, does anyone want to get and whatnot? But like, I'll at least say, like I was saying, I still am dealing with being hurt from last week. As everyone on the audio version, yeah, I just held up a bag of ice. But yeah, that's been something it's been interesting. Like, I'm still supposed to be on light duty and not really doing anything, but all of a sudden work still has me like, hey, since the doctor said you could walk around for an hour, let's have you walk around for 4 hours. and how they said that you could lift 20 pounds. Let's do 80, you know. So it's just been nothing but just being horrendous and whatnot. But yeah, steps have been taken to go and make it where that's not going to be too much of a thing.
4 hours of steps.
4 hours of steps. Yeah, 4 hours of steps. So yeah, it's a whole thing. You know, there's that. You know, and it wasn't really bugging me until maybe about an hour ago, and then it started bugging me really bad.
Really bad.
And we'll get into that. Freaking hate Carly. Like right now, you can go jump off a bridge.
I would gladly do it. I crave the sweet embrace of death. Honest to God.
Before he was hating me, now it's switched to the target,
Yes,
the real target.
I started out today hating Brandon. And that went for one video, and then we switched over to another game. We were all confused, and then another game, and now I hate Carly. I think I hate Carly a little bit more than I hate Brandon.
The list grows and grows, and I'm not even mad.
And I'm the one that's like planning and producing the whole month.
I swear to God.
I just made him play Five Nights at Freddy's 4. He's not going to want to leave his bedroom for the rest of his life.
You're not wrong.
So do you have enough videos, or are you going to have to record a couple more?
Oh, we're recording 5 more. If you don't know what we're talking about, it's October is Scare Stefan month. There are 5 weeks in the month of October this time, and I'm going back to our original schedule of 2 videos a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. So that's 10 videos of scary or scary type, or you know, spooky type games. So like
some way of getting the adrenaline going.
Kind of. There's some goofy videos that we've recorded.
And for anyone that isn't totally aware, this one does not do, like, I do not do scary games. I don't do horror games. I don't like being frightened. I don't like being, like, even spooked a little bit. Like, I hate it so bad.
And I got him good.
Webcam.
Yeah, we're bringing back the webcam for these as well, so you guys are going to be catching every last face. And
except that one.
Except
Except
for
It's all your
what?
fault.
That's
all
one.
your fault.
We encourage all of the screenshots to be shared.
So
And memed.
So here's what we'll do. Okay, so the first video we recorded, let's save that one. Let's save that one completely. Like, let's not even talk about that one, because that one honestly has a very special place right now. And like, I really like that video, and I really want to. I don't want to give anything away.
No.
But the Five Nights at Freddy's video, I made it through. So made it through what the?
You haven't made it through.
You haven't made the second night.
No, it's like made it through the first night, and I already I've known a little bit about Five Nights at Freddy's. Never wanted to go and play the game. I've watched a little bit of other people playing it and instantly knew, like, this is not a game for me ever. So Carly was like, "Oh well, let's go and play the 4 one where you're a little kid and it's dolls and crap like that." Which
Because that's not already terrifying.
That's the reason I picked it.
I swear to the game starts out and it's like 8-bit, and like you got your dolls over to the corner, and then there's another doll over on your bed, and its eyes move as you walk around. And I'm sitting there like, what the hell is with this game? Because I know that there's a more like a 3D aspect to it. And then the game starts, and I'm sitting there like, okay, I'm trying to figure the how the game works. So it's like you got 2 doors on the sides, you got your closet in the middle, and then behind you there's your doggone bed that has your stupid little stuffed animal. Okay. I'm sitting there, and like you go over to one door, you can close the door and shine a light down the hallway and all that kind of crap. And then as soon as you look back over at your doggone bed where your stupid stuffed animal is, it goes demo every now and then. All right, I don't understand it. I don't like it. It drives me insane and gave me anxiety the entire time.
That's not even the worst part.
You go to hell.
I'm already going down there, so I'm trying to drag as many people with me as
I
possible.
swear to God. So, like, made it through the first night with only, like, one case where one thing went around the back. Like, he went around the background, and that was it.
And he went,
Yeah, it was, and I already wasn't having it. Okay.
it was Chica.
Then night 2 starts. and then that little stupid 8-bit thing, you're walking around the little thing, and then all of a sudden you go in one room, and then all of a sudden the little red fox thing jumps out of nowhere in the 8-bit thing. Kind of gave me like a mild like, okay.
That was a not a.
Yeah, it like I was already just uncomfortable by it, and this little one is cackling like a little demon. Okay,
Welcome to my life.
You signed up for it.
Incredibly unnerving, and then all of a sudden starting to play the game, and no, first it's that stupid shine the light, because that
Flush
stupid
trap.
X thing, I don't even know what the hell that thing is for. Like, it would get off the doggone seat every now and then.
It stops
and it would go, yeah. And then all of a sudden at the end of it, it's like 60 seconds. At the end of it, it's like, too bad. I'm like,
No, it was a second because you turned off, like, it was 3. You turned off the flashlight. It landed on 1 second and got you.
is that what happened?
Yeah.
I didn't notice that.
So you turned off the flashlight and it came and got you.
It helps when you open your eyes when you play games.
Shut up,
His
all right?
eyes were open.
My
That's the
eyes were
scary part.
open, my butthole was puckered, all right? That's exactly what was going on.
So the opposite of what normally happens, especially
Yeah.
at Bloodfest.
It's a whole thing. So, yeah, it's like it was a whole thing that I already was not liking it.
See, Jay, the funny thing is I told him, don't let it get to the X.
Yeah. She's like, yeah, don't let it get to the X. And I'm like,
Yeah, but the
No, I
thing
guess
is
if you
that-
stop it on the X, you skip 2 hours. So you want to stop it on the X, apparently, to skip 2 hours of the night.
So wait.
So I bullshitted you. Just
yeah! I hate you. I hate
Good,
you.
I'm doing something right.
I hate you. Because if I would have, like, I'm sitting there going, like, because, yeah, you sitting there going, like, oh, yeah, if it gets to the X, it'll kill you. And I'm just like, okay.
What?
I
Then it'll never get to the X. So I'm sitting there and just, like, click. Nothing. And I let it go for a little bit, then click.
Click.
then
No, it was
nothing.
more like click, 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 click.
And then
click,
at the end, I'm sitting there like, click, 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 click.
strobing it.
Yeah, and whatnot. So now I hate you even more so.
The flashlight down the hall thing was right, though.
So
They kept
Jay
going.
has these games memorized. Jay,
Oh.
you need to go back and watch when I played.
Oh, he got Foxy the first night twice in a row, and it was freaking funny.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Foxy is the thing that killed me for the second night.
No, that was
That's-
Chica. Foxy was the red mask.
Like that looks like a fox.
Yeah.
So I never even got to that thing.
No.
Well, you on the
There's
8-bit you
still-
saw Foxy.
There's the 8-bit, that guy that jumped out from behind the dresser, he was wearing a Foxy mask.
Okay. Okay.
And that was the character's older brother. So he
So-
was scared a kid. So Foxy is the red fox. Then the one you saw was Chica,
Which is a bird.
and she's like a duck or a chicken or something, like
Exactly.
big yellow bird. And then you have Freddy, which he was the little. There was like that little plush Freddy.
Yeah.
Those were the stuffed animals. You haven't met Freddy yet. And then I don't remember. It's been a minute. The gold Freddy is that little doll that was staring you down. And then you have
They can all suck
Plush
eggs.
Trap. That was the little bunny. And I don't remember if they bring up. I don't think they bring up Springtrap. I think
It's-
it's just Plush Trap. Help me out, Jay.
It was something where, like I said, that second night, that's where everything went awry.
Oh, Bonnie's in
Okay.
it. That's who it was. Bonnie the bunny.
They all, I don't like them all.
He doesn't
And
have a
everything
face.
had eyes.
Oh Jesus, the amount of just like, okay, and when she's all sitting there like the game and her would be like, listen out for the breathing. I couldn't hear jack
Which is what was
over in
hilarious.
mine.
I think the splitter literally split left and right for the headphones.
Well, no, what I think actually happened. So when we were playing the other game,
Uh-huh.
I could hear clearly like everything that was going on. It sounded
Yeah.
like full stereo.
Yeah.
And then we put in the splitter. Yours still sounded loud. Mine sounded like it was volumes lower.
Yeah, because there was laughing when
And
like
what-
he would try to go open the door and it was locked and he couldn't get out of his room. You could hear just like a ha ha ha, like his dad laughing at him for not being able to get out.
Yeah.
Something
Like
like
I
that.
heard none of that. So every time she would go like, "You hear the laughing?" I'm like, "Nope, I don't hear it. I
Just
don't
like
hear anything."
undisturbed,
and
I didn't hear a
whatnot."
thing.
So all of a sudden, like when we're going over to the doors and just sort of like opening stuff up, I would see you kind of do this, and I'm like, there's breathing. I swear to God, there's breathing. So whatnot. So every time I would shut a door and whatnot, I'm literally going off your body cues. I'm like, I can't hear anything, you know.
See, it's funny because that's like the worst thing that you should follow. Because I move and emote.
Oh, I
like
know.
Nothing you've ever seen.
I know.
So.
That's why what happened the first time I got.
You got wrecked.
Okay.
You didn't got. You got wrecked.
You defied gravity.
See,
or
Jay, I was
proved
thinking
gravity.
of having him do the second game because I swear he did the first game before. But honestly, I just wanted to psychologically traumatize him. That's the main reason I picked 4.
It worked. It worked. Like I said, okay, so
I was gonna have him do sister location, but then I was like, nah, he ain't ready for that yet.
Because
As if you have to build up into being scared.
Yeah, dude, no.
I
Sister
hate-
location's just
I hate
fucked
you all.
up.
But no, like, because it didn't, like, the first time I got the webcam, I jacked up the webcam.
Yeah, he did.
I did. Okay. So basically, like, at one point, you know, we're sitting there trying to click, and we were screen sharing. It just
And he's sitting there clicking around on the other screen.
I'm like, it's not working. It's not working. It's not working. So yeah, it's like I'll at least talk about the first one that hit.
First one.
Because as soon as I got, and that thing just lunges and jumps out at you and whatnot. The chairs that were basically like right over here by the computers you guys can't see. The chairs were all the way over at the desk. The jump scare happens.
And he's by the couch.
Yeah, it's like I launched from these chairs, basically all the way over to
It was
this
funny
couch.
because he launched, but he kind of went, huh, huh, and rolled off.
It was
Like,
great.
It was incredible to watch out of your peripherals, I'll tell you that.
It was a 100% like jump, turn, and then I don't know if you caught it nearly as much, but I know you did. I was literally huddled on the ground like this, just like,
Yeah.
Fetus.
I don't
He was
wanna do
on
this
his like
anymore.
elbows and knees, just like nope, nope, nope. And his headphones are dangling off my chair, and I'm sitting there just like, I hope to God he didn't break anything.
Yeah, it's
Roy broke his foot.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like, and that's why my ankle is jacked up again. But yeah, so that happened the first time. I'm just letting you all know I got again,
It was good.
and that one is on video, and you'll have to wait for the video for that one to happen and whatnot. But yeah, it's like
I had way too much fun with it, honest to God. Just bullshitting with him. Oh.
it is now very apparent, especially even from the other video, that like when Stefan gets scared, it's not like depending on the scare, it's not like it's a full reaction. You coming up behind me and like grabbing me and whatnot almost got you punched in the face.
I know. Why do you think I ducked down? I got out of the swinging ring.
It was just like
No, it was like a duck.
no.
Now, Outlast
No.
is not something he's gonna do.
No. All of the no, and I
A lot
have
of
my
people
own
have been
reasons.
recommending Outlast for
So
you, though.
many people have been like,
But no, we're not gonna do Outlast.
yeah, it's like there's I've got my own personal reasons why certain games aren't picked.
I
but
might
it's-
do it.
Yeah. So
But
there's
for
that.
Scare Stefan month, we still need some recommendations.
Yeah,
Hey,
it's like
hit us up.
you guys can still recommend some things. Some people did, like I said, they put in Five Nights at Freddy's. Some people put in Outlast, Alien Isolation.
Yeah, we'll do
We-
the Xbox. Play that
Yeah, we'll do that. And that one's gonna have to be a little bit longer of a video, but yeah. So
middle of the night.
if you guys do have suggestions that you want to throw in for Scare Stefan or whatever,
Scare Stefan month.
all of
I
October. Yeah.
Want to see Stefan play Eternal Darkness.
What is that?
It's on the old GameCube.
It's my relationship with Brandon.
So it's an older game, but it's kind of horror based, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But like you're in a mansion and you'll walk down a hallway and nothing, but then you'll be walking down the same hallway and one of the busts on the side will like turn its head to look at you. So it's like more psychological than jump scares.
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Let's figure out how to get that recorded.
Oh. No. Okay.
Slenderman.
Shelby says Slenderman.
Here's the worst part is all these games have some element of read this note. Why? Why? First of all, as a character in this whole thing, like, when you're in this situation, like, okay, the game that we played, look, I understand why the character cannot get out of that situation. Because they're literally trapped.
Like a rat in a chia pet.
5 Nights at Freddy's with a psycho dad and a jacked up brother. Guess what? I'm now going outside. I'm living on my own, all right? Everything can suck eggs.
You know
all right?
Freddy's a bear, right? And there's bears in the wilderness.
I don't give 2 craps, all right? Staying in a house where I know things... Why is there a second night? First night stuff starts going wrong. I'm out.
You're a kid.
Look,
You are like a
But
you asked my
You
parents
don't get
that
your
wouldn't
birthday.
stop
You don't
me.
get your birthday party if you move out.
I'm a
Yeah.
Jehovah's Witness.
Oh yeah.
I never had birthday parties to begin with. So-
Party then.
It's like a night at the museum kind of situation. Like, you know shit's going on, but you need the money.
Yeah.
I don't need
That's
money
kind
that
of what
bad.
Scarce of Fun Month
See,
is.
this is why white people are always the main characters in horror movies, and why black people are the butt of the joke, because all black people go like, I don't need money, I don't need any of this bad, I'm going to get out of the situation. That's why we die first, because we're always like, let me get out, all right? It's
by
not
Day-
let me
actually-
investigate. This dude was always, let's see what's in that box. Let's see this. Let's do that. I have no investigative
See,
qualities
Shelby wants
whatsoever.
Dead by Daylight. Actually, that's one of the games
Yeah.
we're planning.
So yeah, we are planning Dead by Daylight. I think we're gonna plan that for next week.
Yeah.
And that's when we have to get legitimately all of the computers together.
That might be
So
at the end of Scare Stefan month because
Yeah.
it'll take me a second to edit.
and I'm not sure that one's gonna be a straight Scare so
It could
with
be.
the Scare Stefan games, they have to be like, it's almost a sense of helplessness as far as like Dead by Daylight, I actually want to play and whatnot because it seems intriguing and whatnot.
And you won't be freaked out. You'll be freaked out.
I'll be freaked out.
That's the
but
whole
I-
point.
But here's the thing: is there's other people there, so I know it's like, okay, if I'm not gonna get got, someone else can go and get got, unless Brandon's just being a prick and is only searching for me, which I
Hey.
can easily see.
There's no proof of that. We've never done that kind of thing where I'm actively searching you out to hoist you up onto
I
a
know
hook.
you're a prick. It's gonna happen.
The key word there being yet.
Yet. So
I guess I need to go make my character on the game.
yeah, so we'll
Make it a scary clown.
we'll do that. Well, no, it's like they have characters all pre-selected for
Oh,
you.
yeah.
So yeah, everything's
oh, it's
pre-selected.
okay. I know what one we're talking about now.
But yeah, so so there's that. But yeah, it's like I do want to play Dead by Daylight. We were talking about doing Man of Medan. So that one may or may not happen. It really just depends. And if we do that one, we might do the multiplayer aspect to it.
Oh yeah.
Because there's an aspect of like, ooh, I could sit there and do something, and then Brandon's going to be like, well, I'm going to do something that screws Stefan.
Well,
so.
I'm not gonna be like that person in the trailer of the game who runs away when he's trying to push something down.
Nah.
I call bull.
I'm not because I saw what happened. He ended up falling in a hole, and no one was there to watch. Don't spill
He
your
just
drink.
didn't press Y fast enough.
No.
Yeah.
There was no one to
So-
save his life, and he fell in a hole.
So, yeah, Scare Stefan month is off to a rousing start, and I hate every minute of this month.
And I am in heaven.
I hate you all. You guys suck so bad. I kid you not. Like, it's one of those times where it's like I've never liked October because of Halloween. Now I really don't like October
Well,
because
this
I
is
know
like-
this
And now
is
I love it
going
even more.
nowhere.
Dude, Scare Stefan month is finally getting like its incredible wrap up because we're going to Disneyland over Halloween. So I'm like, this is probably going to be like the best month of
Ever.
the year.
Yeah.
Of the year, not ever.
Well, I think because I was telling Tyler, I'm like, I want an anime month for you.
Where you just play anime video. I want you to play the Arcana. and
What
just
about
woo
February?
everybody.
February is a good one.
Oh yeah, because Valentine's and anime things are all about love and dating.
I was about to say, it's like, yeah, because when we think Valentine's, we think Tyler.
Yeah.
Tickle bitties.
So speaking of
Okay. You're an idiot.
I know.
God, that's war flashbacks here and tiggle bitties. Thank you, repressed childhood trauma. So speaking of video games, one of my all-time favorite video games is Kingdom Hearts. And I found this hilarious video that I was cracking up over, mainly just the animation and how the guy was just like, please kill me the entire time. And it said, a summary of Kingdom Hearts up until Kingdom Hearts 3, which God knows there's about 3,000 videos. So I'm watching it. I'm cracking it up because the guy is just freaking funny. And you could tell he just wanted to die the entire time. I'm like, you know who would enjoy this? Tyler. I don't know why I thought that. It was probably just because the animation was cracking me up, and it seemed like Tyler's sense of humor. So I'm like,
she sent it to me. You know,
yeah,
I
and I'm like,
watched it.
Tyler, you gotta watch this. He's like, well, I don't even know Kingdom Hearts. I'm like, no, this will explain
I've never played
everything.
Kingdom Hearts. So I'm like, I don't know why you think this is for me, but okay.
But and I just wanted to see your reaction too, because I know you're always like, what the hell is Kingdom Hearts? And now I'm like, well, now you can go to anime conventions, and when somebody's like, you don't know crap about Kingdom Hearts, you could be like, actually, bitch, because of me.
I watched a 30-minute video. Sorry, 33-minute video. I know everything about
Yeah,
it.
no, you really pretty much do. Like, and he's sitting there like the last 10 minutes of it, just like, what the hell is this plot? Is there even a plot? What were these writers on? And just going off, and I'm like, that's exactly it, though. He's like, why do you guys even like this?
So really, all I gathered from the video is Kingdom Hearts is just an Olympic-sized swimming pool filled with convolution. And someone just came in and threw a Mickey Mouse plush and Final Fantasy VII disc inside. And,
Yeah.
and that's Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah. But, anyways, he's like, so why do you guys even like Kingdom Hearts? Like, what the hell? There's so many potholes and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, literally nostalgia. Because we just played it because we wanted to forget that the world was shitty by playing a very horrible plot-holed video game because it had good music, fun colors, and Disney characters. Thanks, Disney stakeholders. And he just goes, that makes a lot more sense now, actually.
Yup.
It was really entertaining to listen to his what the hell is this comments.
Yup. Like I say, it is just for that alone, that now inspires me. Yeah, that we're definitely gonna have to go and do. And now I want to see you play. I want to see you play Kingdom Hearts. Just to be like, what the hell is going on?
I have them, so let's do it.
So yeah,
Maybe. It's the Nintendo.
Yeah, it's the Nintendo curse of like, do we want to really deal with that?
No, it's Capcom. Is it Capcom?
No, it's Disney. Capcom, you can go and do a little bit of, but you just have to be careful of. But yeah, Disney is, or not Disney. Nintendo is a little bit more, but they lifted most of their ban. So yeah,
Most.
there's that. But yeah, as what Jay, your recommendation, it's a go.
Yeah, dating sims.
Dating sims.
This is the only time Tyler will ever go on dates.
There you go. Yeah, because I've not played Hatoful Boyfriend, but I know about it. I think it's gonna we're gonna have to do very specific casting for these games.
I want to play the one where all of the girls are tanks. Okay, like
Sheila,
I just want to date the M4 Sherman. Okay, can you blame me?
a man with classic taste.
I'm actively trying to. There you go.
Jay says, I have a good sized list, to be honest.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my.
Then we shall reference you. So before that, then I'm going to read this real quick. Today's show is sponsored by Game Haven. Looking for some haunted fun this up-and-coming Halloween season? Celebrate with Game Haven, who's taking part in Halloween Comic Fest Saturday, October 26th. Halloween Comic Fest is celebrated nationally and is a spooky Halloween-themed free comic book day local comic book shops participate in every year. Game Haven in Sandy, Utah will be hosting some exciting activities all day like fortune-telling, trick-or-treating, theme board games, food trucks, a costume contest, and of course, free comics. There will be some exciting features like the Utah Butterbeer food truck and local artists. RSVP on the Game Haven Sandy Facebook page so you don't miss out.
That sounds fun.
Your kid going
So
was perfect time.
there's
No,
something.
make him open
The
it.
only
Make
way
him
to make
open
that
it.
better
There's
is
other
make it
stuff. I'm taking
alcoholic.
these out.
Oh.
So there's something I bought a while ago, and then it got delayed on Amazon.
Why did I not see this entire time?
And I keep
You
forgetting
did,
to
you
bring
moved
it.
it.
So it's something for you. That
Is it something for Scare Stefan?
no, it's not.
Oh.
Close your eyes and pull it out of the bag.
Close your eyes.
no, that's
That is Scare Stefan month material.
Close your eyes. Pull it out.
Bow chicka bow wow.
It's not gonna hurt you.
I'm so
It's an inanimate object.
That you
Knife.
saw those goddamn teddy bears, all right.
Those were alive.
A knife is an inanimate.
You're not making this any better. I
Okay.
don't want to stick my hand in here. It's
Is it warm?
you son of a.
What is it, Stefan? What is it?
It's a fictitious animal. It's a cat.
Are you sure it's for? I thought that they were real.
It's
Come on.
It's a
I'm-
jackalope.
I'm pretty sure they.
it's a
exist.
jackalope. Okay. Now we were talking about this before the podcast.
Yeah, we were.
And whatnot, but you know,
After weeks, it's
I-
finally here.
I have started driving Uber again. So if you want to know why this is kind of funny for us, a few, like maybe a month and a half or so ago.
About
Like
yeah.
2 months ago with
Yeah.
Katie and Lexi.
Yeah, we
Oh my God, that
played
was
we
a long time
played some games of Jackbox. They're over on our YouTube channel. If you actually go to our Facebook, I made sure to go and feature that specific video today.
Ooh.
But yeah,
Winky dink.
so you know, in there, I was under the impression that jackalopes seriously weren't real.
They're real.
Okay, I still call bullcrap. All right,
What?
I have a taxidermied one in my garage that my dad got.
that's fantastic.
I
You-
will bring it and show
You
you.
could honestly go and make a horn, put it over on a horse carcass, and say you've got a unicorn. And guess what? It's still bullcrap. All
Is
right,
it?
That's not how unicorns happen.
it
They
Isn't
ride
it?
on my dreams.
you scare me a
He
lot.
scares me too.
So it's like
How,
yeah.
How do unicorns happen?
You put the lime in the coconut and you drink it all up.
It's shake it all up.
I drank it though.
It,
Because if you shake it, not stirred, it ruins it.
I don't like you sometimes.
You got your own little plushy jackalope.
I do, and now I'm very tempted to go and kind of keep this in the car because basically what I was getting down to. So like I was saying, I started driving Uber again this last weekend, and last night driving around, and you know it's the normal. You sit in there, you're picking up people from bars, and you drop them off over at another bar. Pick up this. It's like these two guys and one girl. And they're sitting there, they're having a conversation. I try to stay silent. I don't talk unless someone else talks to me. Okay, I don't want to be that Uber driver of like, oh yeah, I'm going to start speaking to someone that's actively on their phone. But they start talking, and they're going on and on and on. And all of a sudden, we pass by one specific bar called the Jackalope. And all of a sudden, like the guy that's sitting up in front goes over next to me. He's like, "Yeah, it's like that's a really great bar." And the girl behind goes like, "What the hell is a jackalope?" And she's from Australia. You can hear it very clearly. She's Australian. All of a sudden, this guy goes, "Jackalope. It's a fictitious animal and whatnot. You know, I don't really know how they started." And I all of a sudden start going like, "Oh."
Oh,
Oh.
let me turn the radio down and tell you a story.
It's exactly what it's like. I'm gonna turn down Spotify, and I'm like, jackalopes are real. And the guy goes like, bull crap, and I'm like, jackalopes are 100% real. I thought this was complete bull crap until all of a sudden I went to the almighty Google, and the guy's like, you can't trust the internet. I'm like, that's what I thought. Go to Cabela's. And then all of a sudden, like, he's sitting there going like, it's like, no, they're not real. They're not real. There's no way. Well, the way that Uber works is that you can contact specific drivers the next day just in case if you forget anything inside there, inside there.
Yeah.
I got a message on my Uber app going, you were right. Jackalopes are real. Life is bull. I'm just sitting there like, I'm just sitting there like, I'm glad I wasn't alone, all right? There's other people that didn't know jackalopes were a real thing, and I'm telling you right now, this is all the proof that I ever needed in my life.
Yeah, you can put it in the car, and people ask, why is there a jackalope there?
No, they're gonna think why some psycho has a plushie sitting over inside the front seat of his car, probably facing the back and whatnot, just sitting there like, do we want to know? And
It's
But
staring
he's
at
sitting
me,
there
it's
going
watching
like,
me.
no.
Are you
You don't
gonna
wanna.
have the seatbelt on him though?
Shush, Tyler.
Okay, you do that. That's where it gets creepy. Otherwise, if there's a plushie and it's like, oh, okay, he likes cutesy animals, no things.
Or maybe
There's
he just has
scarier stuff
kids.
if you see in the car, like if you see knives or something like that. That's pretty scary to see in an Uber car.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's why I keep my, like, legitimately, that's why I keep my knife underneath my left leg, my left thigh, and whatnot. So, yeah, I keep it there. People are weird. I've had people shoot up heroin inside my car, so,
Oh,
that's what originally took me out of Uber, and now I need money again, so.
I have a flashlight the shape of a baseball bat. It's like
And about the weight of a baseball
So you mean
bat.
you have a baseball bat?
That's
a
flashlight.
lighted baseball
it's not
bat.
as long. It's what 2 feet long,
You
so
have a
it's got some weight.
miniature baseball.
And I keep it right there on the left side of my door.
a foosball bat.
I've got questions.
No, I just bought it. I was looking
it has
for
a strobe function, and that
I was
thing
looking for
screws you up.
flashlights, and I saw this, and it was a good price, and it was very, very bright, and so I bought it. And it just so happens to be the same thing as a baseball bat. It's like, oh, okay, I can see in the dark or whack someone in the dark.
And it's metal too. That thing hurt.
So you have a metal baseball bat that has a strobe light feature. I'm getting such the weirdest vibe as far as like it was an LSD laced like pitcher or batter that was just going nuts and going like, you know, it'd be freaking awesome. Strobe light on the bat when I hit the ball. All right, that's now all I can think of, and you've now done horrible things to my brain.
Oh, I've been strobed by it before, and I thought that I saw like the.
What are you
gates of
doing
heaven.
to her?
She
We
did
were
it
at
to
a-
herself.
No, you did it to me at the photo shoot. We were up in doing a Friday the 13th photo shoot, and I look at him, and he just goes, boom. He tries to turn it on, but it was on the strobe function, and I was just like, so, yeah.
Savon has a question for Eb.
What the hell is a Wapeltinger?
Wolpertinger?
Wapperdinger?
What's a Wapel? What's
Ed, please explain.
Eb, explain.
that? I swear to God, if
confused
that's
as well.
some like British, y'all.
It probably is
It is British. Wait, what are some like? It's a rabbit with horns and wings.
So a Wolpertinger, from what it looks like, is a jackalope with wings.
It's a jackalope with wings.
It's the avian
Animal said to
cousin.
inhabit the. Yeah.
Okay, so that's
Tell
a
me that's not a jackalope with wings.
that's
Like I
not
said,
a
the
real
avian-
thing.
The avian cousin.
Yeah.
It's
It also
Dragons
has,
are real.
It also has fangs. Like
call
legitimate fangs.
this.
It's her spirit animal.
Don't you do this to me, Eb. All right. Look, you don't know what kind of things are that I'm plagued with. All right, that I think are wrong and completely fake, and they turn out to be real. I swear to God, don't give me nightmares. All right.
Snipe hunting, I've been. That's fun.
That's a bird, right?
Yeah,
Okay, there we go. All right. See, I know some things.
it's a
All right.
large bird. They can't fly.
I thought that, you know what? I'm not
Just
even gonna do a
like
thing.
me.
I'm not even gonna do a thing. So
You're a bird.
They're my whole brand. Don't diss Wolpertinger. So you can't diss Wolpertingers or Tuckington, I guess.
I won't
Or a
diss.
vet.
No, she
Tuckington.
messaged me. She was mad that I said that she wanted all the Tuckington porn.
Yeah,
She doesn't really want it. That she was in the somewhere else.
freaking Wapeltingers and jackalopes. That just sounds like some weird Winnie the Pooh song.
Wolpertingers, jackalopes, and
Jackalopes.
snipes. Oh my!
It's Wednesday.
I swear to God. I swear to God. So, like I said, that's kind of been what's going on. But one of the things I definitely kind of wanted to go and talk to you guys about, and I know we kind of talked about it a little bit last week. We're gonna go and deal with it again. But guess what? I don't care. I get to talk about Spider-Man one more time. I get my Spider-Man back in a Marvel movie. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Yay. All the feel-goods. You don't give a crap because you don't like Marvel. and you're stuck on the Daredevil train. Tyler, how do you feel about it?
I'm happy to get
excited.
it back.
I'm glad that they were able to work something out.
I like him as Spider-Man, though.
Did you see the video Tom Holland posted?
No.
It was on his Instagram. I don't know where. I don't know the
It's
movie.
Wolf on Wall Street.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Leonardo
it's just
DiCaprio.
that. What was the line? It was like,
Like,
not leaving.
We're back.
I'm not leaving.
I'm not-
I'm not fucking leaving. That part of the quote. Then the whole audience just goes nuts. And I swear, it could have been fake, but it looked like he posted it on Instagram. And I was just
I
like,
like Eb more.
well, if you like Eb more, then go date Eb.
Hey, Eb. She just gave me permission. You want to wear my helmet?
Bow chicka bow wow.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty excited about it. That I don't know what the details are, or if someone finally caved in.
So far, they've come to an agreement. We're gonna get him for one more Marvel movie and one more Spider-Man movie.
Is he gonna die then?
Probably.
Doubtful.
So yeah,
Doubtful.
it's one
Why'd
more.
you look at me like that?
One more of each of those, and then they'll have their whole big argument all over again.
Maybe it'll be a flashback of Uncle Ben dying.
You
We don't
literally
need
gave
it.
me the look of.
We don't need it. We've seen it in 90
just
billion
like-
different ways. We don't need it. So, no. Like I said, I still think so we didn't really post about it, but I did a kind of like a group podcast summit, over at FanX a few weeks ago. But if you go over to the podcast Movies That Make Us and do their FanX episode, I'm on that one, and we start talking about Spider-Man, and like I start going off about like what I really think they should go and do. Like, I have not seen Far From Home. Haven't seen the movie.
Same. I need to.
Okay. And I really want to, but just money and children and all kinds of things. But my thing is, like, if they open up the multiverse, then they should basically recreate Shattered Dimensions.
Kane Parker,
The
damn
game.
it.
Yeah, basically. It's like, give us Scarlet Spider, you can give us Miles Morales, you can give us Spider-Gwen, you can go and give us, Spider-Man 2099, like, give us all the Spider-Mans and
God,
women's.
Excited for spiders, man.
Spider.
All I can think of is like when you see those videos of like they're looking at the corner and it looks like a fuzzy hairball and they touch it and all these spiders show up, like spratter out. That's all I can think of what you just said.
Where does your brain go?
Spiders.
It's all connected.
I mean,
I'm talking about spiders. You're talking about spiders. You're talking about multiple spiders. I'm talking about multiple spiders.
So in Brandon's defense, that's
the
basically
multiverse.
what Spiders Man is. He's a conglomerate of millions of spiders
And you touch the
who
fuzzy
have
hairball.
a connected consciousness that think they are Peter Parker.
What?
Okay, that was
Yeah,
too weird
yeah.
for me.
It's wild. It's out there.
That's too weird for me. I
See,
don't
that's
believe
right
I'm
up
gonna
my
have a
alley.
hive mind.
Really?
The amount of confused I can't even contextualize right now. It's
Spiders, man. What's so hard to comprehend about spiders,
a
man?
fun thing to say, but now all of a sudden my brain is wrapping around a bunch of
No, it's
sentient
literally
spiders.
a Spidey suit filled to the brim and stuffed with spiders, and then when the hood unzips, it's just blah, 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 blah. Ah!
I get that. It's like my wife's ultimate worst nightmare. All right.
Hey, Tiff, you want to see something cool?
No. She would literally, like, in that case, she would literally go like, well, I guess my husband is now going to be convicted of murder because all of that is just going to die now. Go get whatever sprays you need and kill all the things.
He'd be the same. He would probably pass out.
I wouldn't pass out. I'd run
You?
the other way.
You run the other way when you see one spider. If you saw hundreds of spiders in person, you probably would pass
That's
out.
why arachnophobia is one of my. I love the movie, but I'm scared to death of watching it.
See, I don't like arachnophobia, but that's only because it's stupid. Like, in the 80s and 90s, the way that they would do effects and whatnot would constantly make me sick. So it's like all the projectile, like, spitting and acid and goo and all that kind of stuff. It always made me sick. Like, the scene from The Fly, where Jeff Goldblum throws up over on the donuts and then starts eating them. I cannot watch that scene without throwing up.
Gross.
I instantly start throwing up.
Well, they don't do any of that throwing up in arachnophobia.
I know, but like it's like even when the webs kind of come out and all that kind of stuff, I still it still jacks with me.
That's
and
why it's
whatnot.
freaky.
Yeah,
Freaky deaky Dutch.
that's a word. So
Where do you come up with these things?
I've
no,
heard that
I've heard
too.
that one before.
My mom used to say it.
Yeah, I've only heard that from white people.
That's a me.
So-
It
a
must
white.
be a white people thing then.
White people are something, and that's coming from a white person from a white family. What the hell is wrong with us?
Ooh,
You're white.
You know
No
what's
comment.
not white that I'm looking forward to see? Gemini Man.
Okay. Sorry, your phrasing was awesome. I am lukewarm about that. I really.
The fact that he's like that, you know, they've got the motion cam. If you don't know, it's Will Smith, and he's like a really badass secret agent. And the only way to kill him is that they cloned him, and his clone is trying to kill him. But it looks exactly like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
The sandstorm.
No, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Will Smith, and it talks like him. He went back and studied himself, and he has it talking like him.
Yeah.
I love that.
I like the premise of it. I seriously think the movie is I think the movie just doesn't have enough there to make it a good movie. Like, I honestly think it's gonna flop.
I don't.
I do, like, Will Smith himself has star power enough to draw people in. I still think that there's just, I mean, think of your average moviegoer. They're going to get partway through that movie and go like, well, but I don't understand what's going on. Because they're going to do something actually scientific with it, and it's going to leave a whole bunch of people behind.
Well, like Eb's now talking about, like Face Off. No, this is not like Face Off. I'm surprised you know what Face Off is, since you're young and that movie came out in the 90s. I love that movie, Face Off. I have it.
We've already discussed how even doggone Mason knows Face Off. It still scares me.
Carly doesn't, do you?
I don't know anything. Apparently.
Yeah,
It's fine.
Today, Kate.
Oh, this is funny though.
So we're
boy.
listening. We're going to saber practice, and we're listening to a song from what was it from?
Ramstein.
No, it was shoot. I'm having a Tim Curry movie.
Oh, Sweet Transvestite.
Yeah, from
Rocky Horror Picture
Rocky
Show.
Horror Picture Show, which I've never seen the movie and
And
whatnot.
I have.
And so I just haven't got to it.
I've also seen it live. It's so fun.
And so I was like, oh, you know, like I'm doing I like Tim Curry. I'm doing a Clue photo shoot with you.
Yeah.
In November, kind of thing.
I can't
I
remember.
think it's in November. And I'm like, I really want to watch that movie. She's like, what? I'm like, Clue. She's like, that's a movie? And what did I do?
Yes, Clue the movie.
He's driving, right? And he like starts banging on the wheel like, you gotta freaking kidding me. And he starts puffing out his cheeks. But the way that his cheeks were puffed and his shoulders were hunched and he was moving looked like one of those lizards that like flare out their frills and run after you hissing like the kind of ones.
So
he's
like my
sitting-
bearded dragon?
No. Like
no, the
ones
one
in
that has
Australia-
like the neck frill and it
Yeah.
like
and then
flares
they stand
out.
up
Oh,
on two
God.
legs and then run after you. So he's sitting at the freaking thing. I'm cracking up because of how he looks, and he's just literally sitting there just like this. You have to look. He's just hitting the wheel. And oh my god, he seriously looked like, what are those things called? Okay, I have to look up what it's called because it's gonna drive me nuts.
Yeah, like how... Oh, my mic's cutting out, apparently.
Smooth.
Yeah. So, I was like, how have you not known about Clue?
It's literally called a frilled lizard.
Yeah.
Like, that's pop culture. Like, you've heard the phrase, the butler did it, right?
That's what he looked like. Yes.
That's what it's from.
I just thought it was a
nobody
board
on
game.
the planet has ever heard.
It
that
is
the
a board
butler
game.
did
They
it.
made a
And
movie.
I didn't know they made a movie of it. I thought it was just a board game for all eternity.
Fix your mic. Put it by your mouth, for the love of God. No, it's like, yeah, they made the movie out of board game, or from the board game, and it's one of the classic movies ever. It's a hilarious comedy.
You're a hilarious comedy.
It's actually amusing because like when they had it in theaters, they had several endings, which was hilarious. So people would argue about what actually happened at the end.
Bless.
And I think it was relevant because they're actually going to remake Clue, Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, and Like before it was a comedy, it's gonna be a comedy again. They'll probably actually throw a little bit more like suspense to it. Here's my fear. Ryan Reynolds is already signed to it. And odds are he'll probably be the butler. Okay, it makes sense.
Not Mr. Green?
Nah, it makes sense to have him as the butler.
Okay. It is the writing team of Deadpool.
And then that's what I mean. It's
And
like
he was the Green Lantern.
I hate you.
Okay. That gives me more reason to say he's going to be Mr. Green.
So it's like it's something where I don't think they'll put him as Mr. Green, but I do think they'll do a snide joke at him being Mr. Green. No. What I'm afraid of happening, and I realize it's possible casting, I don't want Kevin Hart anywhere near that movie. Dear God, you know who Kevin Hart is.
I know
right?
who he
Okay.
is. He was in that. He's recovering from a car accident.
Why do you hate Kevin Hart?
I don't hate Kevin Hart.
No,
I just that's a film he should not be in.
he's talking to me, I think.
Oh.
Yes.
Why-
Yeah. No, it's I agree. It's just it's something where Clue has a kind of subtle comedy to it. It wasn't like just all out in your face and whatnot.
Like the dog poop.
What?
That's enough out of you, Brandon.
I'm glad someone else feels
That's
that
one.
way.
That's one of the ongoing jokes in the movie.
I barely remember that movie.
It's been so long.
Anyway, Brandon. Okay, no, it's like he just sometimes he can be a little bit loud and a little bit much and whatnot, and it's like, you know what? Some really good casting could really go and happen. Like I would like to go and see someone play a very interesting, maybe somewhat sexually ambiguous Colonel Mustard.
But I thought it was Professor Plum that had the sexual problems.
That's why I want to see Colonel Mustard have it. Yeah.
Change it up, man.
Change it up.
Yeah.
Who would you want? Who would you think you would like to cast for Clue? So let's start with like Scarlet. Miss Scarlet.
Obviously, got to be Scarlett Johansson.
Nope, not at all.
Scarlett Johansson is probably not going to be another film with Ryan Reynolds for a long time.
God, I don't know. You know what? Give me Emma Stone.
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone.
I can
Yeah.
see
She is really
Yeah.
funny. She is ridiculously funny. Any role, honestly,
She's good.
for Emma Stone. But yeah, Miss Scarlet, I would love Emma Stone.
Emma Stone would be good. All right. What about Professor Plum?
Danny DeVito.
God, now that you say that, I kind of want that. It's horrible, but
Well,
I want
not him as Colonel Mustard though.
it. No.
I know
Let's
nothing
see.
about this movie,
I
I'm just
would
saying
go Professor Plum. It was done by Christopher Lloyd before, who would actually make a pretty decent Christopher Lloyd.
See, I just want them to bring back Christopher Lloyd for it.
Honestly, yeah,
That
I
would be
kinda would
hilarious.
like that.
That would be just hilarious.
Yeah, it's like you just give him a little bit of age and just sort of keep him with it. But yeah, I'll go with that. That actually seems kind of good. You know what? No. Oh my God, why am I forgetting his name? He plays in Barry. Oh
White Crow.
no, John Heater.
John Heater.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would.
Eh. Oh, I'll give it a chance.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of John Heater.
I think you're getting him mixed up.
Napoleon Dynamite.
You're definitely getting him mixed up.
Okay.
Okay, but yeah, John Heater, absolutely fantastic. Like, I'd say he'd be the best casting for it. There we go. Final answer.
Final answer.
Final answer.
Okay. What?
We'll do only like
We'll
one
do
more.
yeah. One more. Mrs. Peacock.
Claire Foy.
Who?
She plays Queen Elizabeth in The Crown, but she gives me a very blue vibe.
I'm either down for that or let's play to the crowd a little bit. Let's give RuPaul.
Who?
RuPaul.
No, Trixie Mattel's pretty good too.
I'm down with that. I am down
I-
with that.
Like as cool and amazing and flamboyant as RuPaul is, just Trixie has that little edge on him.
Yeah. Let's go with that. Oh, that now makes me happy. I really want that. I really, 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 really want that. Oh my god.
I have no idea who these people are, but hey.
I also love Mama Tits from Seattle. She's freaking gold.
I got tits.
I know nothing about Mama
She
Tits.
how long was it? I was still going to college when I came across her stuff, but she basically went viral for just standing up to protesters at a pride parade.
Yeah.
And she's this like in her full attire, she's like almost 7 feet tall, which is how big the wig is, how big the heels are. Just this towering queen. This like it was blue and then a rainbow dress.
Yeah.
She was basically just like, I'm drowning out the haters. I'm louder and bigger than you. And they're all just like,
Love it.
oh
Like,
dear God.
What do we do?
Love
She's not wrong. She's louder and bigger than us.
Yeah, and the fact that like grown men were looking up to her like this, and she's a little bit bigger, so it's like she's got the body mass, the height, and the ostentatiousness all over them, and they're just like, shit. And so she went viral for it, and she's actually really cool. Like, I've actually asked her makeup tips, and she's just like, oh, here you go. And I'm like, this is more of the queen stuff,
Yeah.
but she is like, she's good.
Having someone in, like, having an influential person in the trans community would actually make that so good. So, yeah, like I said, it's like originally I thought RuPaul, just because I'm confident they'd be able to go and do the acting well, but yeah.
People have been so mad that they didn't cast a drag queen for Ursula. And I kind of don't blame them.
They were already in not hot water, but Disney should have known that they were already going to get some sort of backlash with casting a black girl for. Okay.
So why not just dive deeper and have a drag queen?
I have been, since that casting, every single time there's been a race change in everything, my entire Twitter and my Instagram DMs go off the charts. So like now that they were sitting there in talks with making oh my god, Denzel Washington Magneto for the next X-Men movie, I've been getting nothing but like, what do you think? How's it gonna be? Now who's gonna be Xavier? And I'm like, I don't care. I just want to see a good movie and whatnot.
Denzel Washington's a great actor.
See, like,
Yes.
Melissa McCarthy isn't bad, and I'm like, I'm trying not to be like, oh, she's not gonna. I'm trying not to be like, oh, she's gonna ruin it, because it's like, sometimes Disney knows what they're doing, but at the same time, I'm like, Ursula was like literally based off a drag queen. Come on!
Yeah.
And there's already a drag queen that does performances as Ursula and sings Poor Unfortunate Souls, and she kills it. So I'm like, why not have just...
Or takes voices away.
My worry is that Melissa McCarthy, she's either really great in a role or she's really
Takes.
cruddy. You know,
I saw this joke that said...
smell popcorn.
I do too.
Probably my wife.
Yeah.
I saw this joke that said they cast Melissa McCarthy because who else aside from a white woman would be crazy enough to steal a black girl's voice? And I was like, damn. Not wrong, but damn.
You ever not want to say anything into a joke? That's exactly how I'm feeling right now.
Right?
All right.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, I gotta be going.
No
I was here
worries.
for most of it.
Yeah, we're gonna be hanging up. I'm sorry that that tonight's, like I said, it's a little bit of an early night for most of us, just because I've gotta go drive Uber and whatnot. But you know, we're doing our thing. So yeah, you can, yeah, you do your
Get
thing.
out.
Bye.
Bye.
There you go. So yeah,
Drive safe.
I look at all of the
See ya.
casting and just go, like, personally, I'm done with live action. Most live action Disney movies the way they're going.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't want them to do any of the classic movies that everyone loves anymore.
I just like that everybody was like, no Princess Bride, and that's like the most unified I've ever seen this world.
Well, it's something where it's like, okay, I watched Aladdin. Aladdin isn't horrible. It's not great, but it's not horrible. It could be so much better. The saving grace, in my opinion, that Aladdin has is the casting that they did for Aladdin and Princess Jasmine is perfect.
She's
was
good.
really, really good. And honestly,
Jasmine's song "Speechless." I listen to it every day, every single day. That is a phenomenal song.
I haven't seen
Okay.
it yet.
It is
It's good.
so
Very powerful.
very. It's like it is an amazing.
She
song.
threw her heart into that.
She really did. But it's the fact that they tried to recreate the cartoon almost beat for beat. Like the same lines are going on, and it felt like, why am I watching this when I can honestly watch the animated version that is so much better, and
Yeah,
way
Prince
more
Ali
fun
was
for it.
hard for me to watch.
Oh god, so much of it, and
Prince Ali.
yeah, it was a whole thing, and it even had a Bollywood flair to it, which I'm actually really glad about.
Yeah.
The other part that I'm actually really glad is that, and I'm sorry, I'm not the biggest like POC person, activist out over there, but I am glad outside of the one prince, there wasn't one white person on that goddamn movie.
That was nice.
Okay, it's like there should have been none there and whatnot, and they actually kept to that, and it was actually really, really good. So I really, really like, that. But as we look down the ways, it's like, okay, they're going. It's like they're already going to be doing Little Mermaid. They're doing what's a bucket?
Mulan.
No, not Mulan. Well, yeah, they are doing Mulan. Well, no, that's in hold right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it is. Lady and the Tramp.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
That
Lady and
one
Tramp.
They're
doesn't
doing
look
that.
bad though.
But I'm done. Did you see Lion King?
No.
I don't want to. I tried listening
They
to the
need-
song.
They need to stop.
Stop.
Stop with all the classic ones that everyone loves. Go do the ones that we all love, but could have been so much better. It's like you've got Treasure Planet sitting there.
Atlantis.
You've got Atlantis sitting there. These are not musical movies and whatnot. These are just straight up, you can do these as action movies. And you've got them sitting there. Yeah, even Black Cauldron. You've got these sitting there that, like, make these movies. These are the ones that should be live action.
The soundtrack from Atlantis is stunning though. Like if they
Yeah.
screw that up, if they do a live action and they screw that soundtrack up, I'm be mad.
Yeah. Like I said,
I'm always mad.
it's...
Yeah.
I would much rather them do these than keep on going down the catalog, because you know that they're going to do a Snow White.
I was literally just thinking Snow
Yeah, it's
White.
like they're
Again.
gonna do a Sleeping Beauty. They're gonna go down the entire list.
I did like Maleficent though, but that was
See,
a different thing.
Yeah, I liked Maleficent. I didn't understand what Maleficent was supposed to be. Like, I knew the character, but I was like, I don't know what this was supposed to be. And the fact they gave her a redemption arc, and I sat there, I was like, this is fantastic, because it gives you a different feel and a different story and whatnot.
Copyright stuff. I guess Shelby's saying that they're trying to renew copyright stuff.
I get that. That's
Just re-release it in like diamond or platinum. That's what they did.
well, I mean, they've done that. They can't just keep on re-releasing stuff from the vault. They have to go and
Sure, you can.
they have to make sure that the IPs stay in their own wheelhouse. And I get that. I just hate the way that they're doing it. I really do. Because it feels like the Lion King movie, it just didn't hit any of the beats. I'm sorry. It didn't hit it didn't hit one single beat of what Lion King was supposed to be. And I'm irritated that it made the money that it needs to, so that way they're just going to keep on doing this.
Because Disney releases anything and
Honestly,
Everyone's gonna
like
pay.
even though it's a new movie, I think a live action Princess and the Frog could be way cool if
still
they
don't
did it
want it.
right. I know, like I don't want it, but it could be incredible if they do it right.
See,
if they do it right, that's
That's
Yeah.
the thing, is if they do it right. And the formula that they have for doing these movies isn't right.
I know.
So rather than going to the movies that we do like and that everyone likes, and they are these classics, don't do those ones. Give us stuff that like is a little bit on the fence and whatnot. Give us those ones that are just teetering on, like, it's kind of like if they want to go and do Mr. Toad. Like,
Hi, Mr. Toad.
do that. Do Mr. Toad, Ichabod, do those ones. Their movies, like, they're classic. People love them, but
I mean, how much do people actually love them enough to like not really want a remake? Like they don't want the remake, but you probably let it go, like get away with it. Mary Poppins wasn't horrible. It just was weird. Personally, I've never been a fan of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, but I kind of want to see them do a Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
I want another Herbie movie. Damn it. Herbie the Love Bug.
I don't think you're gonna get that.
Oh, I'm not, but I want it. Damn
Yeah,
it.
considering that the car is now off the production line for good.
It's okay. I mean,
So's the '67 Impala, and look how many Supernatural went through.
No,
not wrong. She's not wrong. You
I'm
literally-
gonna get
There's
that damn
still, like,
63
Impalas.
bucks.
Yeah. So it's a thing, but yeah, like I said, I'm hoping for good things in the future. I want good things in the future. I just want them to stop screwing up so hard. It's like they found the great formula for like, ooh, get kind of involved with Marvel, but let Marvel do their own thing and let them tell their stories. Now they need to have one central person over most of the live action stuff that goes like, let's stop jacking all this up. So, I hate you.
A live action Cars would just be a bunch of guys sitting in the cars going. Vroom,
it's
vroom,
Fast
at a
and
Porsche.
Furious.
No, at a Porsche, not that. Just
There's a Porsche in Fast and Furious.
I haven't.
Isn't
I've
there?
seen like one movie.
Children's Fast and the Furious. That's all the. That's
Oh
all we
no,
need.
it doesn't matter. The whole line. It doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning is winning, and they're all game participation.
See, that's
trophies.
exactly what it'd be like. Ka-chow.
Dude, okay, though, I watched.
Kachuga.
I actually watched the Disney on Ice from this year because I was like, I haven't seen this since I was like 4. I want to see. They put cars on the freaking ice, and I'm like, God damn, that is so cool!
Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
So yeah, it's
Moana's stuff was really cool too. I was so glad that people were singing louder for Moana's stuff than they were Frozen that last year.
So good. Oh god, that movie is good.
I
Oh
haven't
my
seen
god,
Moana.
right?
It,
We're gonna go home and watch
treat
it tonight.
yourself, dude. It's actually really,
okay.
really good.
When the thing happened with the grandma, I sobbed like a baby because that's when my grandma's dementia had just started hitting after my grandpa died.
I still can't make it through that scene without crying.
Oh
Like,
my gosh.
I still can't do
We're
it.
gonna watch
It's
clip.
so no, we're watching Moana. We're going to Disney in a month. We need to be binging Disney movies.
I will say this: give Moana a chance. It's
You'll be way
really,
impressed.
It's really,
It's
really good.
Culturally and directively incredible.
Because I don't want
You're
the rock
going
stuck
to
in my head.
You're going to
He does
know.
amazing. He is
You're going to
amazing.
laugh a
You're
lot.
welcome.
That's exactly
He's
why you're going to
so
laugh.
good at it though. Like it's
Well,
not
The
on
Rock's good at
it's not Let
anything.
It Go. It's not Let It Go. I
Yeah.
promise you that. Like it's popular, but it's not Let
I'm
It
telling
Go.
you right now, you're gonna have a good time with it. So,
You will.
Yeah.
I'm-
As we kind of finish up, Mandalorian. We kind of talked about it a bit way back when Caden was over here. But
Looking
yeah,
forward
like
to it.
personally, I'm really looking excited for it. If I wasn't steeped in financial hell, I would have already paid for my Disney Plus, and then be able to go and grab that really great deal that's going on right now. So I will say, yeah, definitely go and get your Disney Plus memberships because those are going to be very key. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Mandalorian. I'm really looking forward to kind of everything down the road with Star Wars.
I saw like yesterday or today they actually released a new trailer for episode 9. I haven't watched it yet, but I was like,
Neither have I.
Yeah, I saw that they just released it.
Yeah, and it's like more people have been going into like the speculation of like what Rey's involvement with Palpatine is. So yeah, like odds are by next week we'll have a little bit more on that. But yeah, so
You should stroke that jackalope like it's an evil pet, like
I kind of have been.
That's what
He
I've
has,
been
yeah.
watching, and you're
Yeah,
just
I
sitting there like,
kind of have been. Now, so as we're getting ready to wrap this up, a couple of different things. First, next week is going to be kind of different. I haven't been able to go and talk with you guys yet, but we're gonna not only do the regular episode. I think we actually might have to pre-record another episode because the weekend after I'll be in California.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we might do a double up episode next week. But what I ultimately wanted to go and say too is thank you to all of our our new patrons like Jay. I need to go and do this. Jay, looking over at
yeah,
you.
point
Thank you
at
so
the
much
camera.
for that. what we are going to start doing, and we need to figure out an exact day, but when I get back from California, we are going to now start having community game nights again. But this time, rather than doing them over at like Watchtower or things like that, we're going to do them online. So the first game that we're going to start that with is going to be 7 Days to Die. So the way we're going to go and do that is if you are signed on to our Patreon, we're going to give you guys in the next week the server that we're going to be on, as well as the password. And then I think we might do like every Sunday or every other Sunday, we'll go and we're just going to play that for a couple hours.
Password is password.
We'll see.
It won't be
whatnot.
that.
Yeah, it won't be that. But yeah, so we're going to start doing that. Like I said, we want to kind of play more games with you guys. And now that more of us kind of have better PCs and whatnot.
Personal computer.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense. So yeah, we're gonna do more things like that. We were talking about Minecraft.
We'll probably do.
There's a couple of games.
Well, we'll do Jackbox too.
Yeah, we'll
want
do
to
some
more of
Jackbox,
that.
and every now and then we'll throw in some other kind of like multiplayer games. Like I still want to do Vicious Circle. So
Yeah, I've got that downloaded.
Yeah, I know you've got it downloaded.
I don't know if I can play it.
Yeah.
Dead by Daylight probably too.
Yeah,
but there's some of them that will be
some
limited.
streams, and they'll also be routed through our Discord. So if you're not on our Discord, which we don't use a lot, but we're gonna get better about it, go over and sign on, and then most of our announcements will start kind of coming through the line. So, yeah, that's about it for now. Anything you guys wanted to go and add in before we wrap up?
Hey, chicka bum bum.
That's a thing. So then, like I said, we'll see you guys back next week. Don't forget to go and check this out over on Spotify on Wednesdays. Saturdays we do the live stream, and then getting ready for Scare Stefan month.
Ooh, first video is out Tuesday. I'm so excited.
Oh, that's right.
It's Disturbed.
Yeah.
It's great.
The bear enters people. That's a thing. All right, guys. We will talk to y'all later.
Bye. Bye.
How long do I have to keep waving?
Well, there's now the post show. The post show is now done.
The post show is going to end in 3 seconds. 3, 2, 1. See you
But
guys
Audacity
later.
is still going.
Well, that's Audacity.